Testing, testing. Hey, what's up? You got me, Junester here. Got my boy, Little June here. My other boy, Little FX.
Oh, daddy.
So, we're going camping, as you can see. First, we're gonna make a quick stop to get Blueberry serviced, and then to Walmart, and then to most likely head to Telephone Pioneer. So with that, hope you enjoyed the video, and we're out. Peace.
Peace. Hopefully something.
After plastic surgery.
So yeah, we're going to Telephone Pioneer, which is along the AT, and it's been a while since we've been up there. It should be fun. Hope for the best, right? Peace. So, hey, what's up? So we're done with Walmart. We got, we go there for a few items. We come out with more than what we need. Next stop is to grab something to eat, but as we get closer to our destination. And we out.
We out.
We out.
We afuera. Should I aim a center?
No, pick it up a little bit.
Right there?
Yeah. It doesn't turn. What's up? So we made it to Pawling, New York. There's the train tracks. We're not gonna follow beyond the train tracks. We're gonna follow the road up to the Appalachian Trail Station. And then we're gonna cross this, head up that way over that little mountain there, and then it's all smooth sailing. We got parking here. Thanks to the guys in this deli here. It's all good. They gave us the okay. It's a nice little deli. We've been here before. Sandwiches are off the hook. So with that, we're gonna just get our things packed up and get ready to boogie. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sí, señor.
There you go. So, like I was saying, Blueberry spending the night right there. See you tomorrow, Blueberry. And this store right here, it's a very cool looking store. Sandwiches are off the hook. Place to stop. So now we're on our way to the AT. Any words?
It's gonna be fun.
We good? Here we go. Watch yourself. Before you start saying ouch.
Good. So it's about half a mile to a mile from the deli to the trailhead here. This is the Appalachian Trail train station here. And we are right there. And let's see which way we're going. South. So I guess we're going down this way to a shelter somewhere down here. This is the Connecticut. No, sorry. Oh yeah, we're somewhere. That's New Hampshire. Where are we? Why this says you are here? Oh, we're right here. So that's going that way, but we're going this way. So right around here, we're right about there's the shelter.
Right about here?
Yeah, we're like right there.
I don't know, man. I'm not buying it.
All right.
You don't trust anything.
There's
No
no,
camping at Nuclear Lake.
yeah, which we don't do.
That's where you catch three-eyed fish.
And
Should we obey this? No camping?
that's by Nuclear Lake. We're not going to Nuclear Lake. How you doing, son?
Holding up.
It's a nice one.
Is it light?
It's a bit too light, but it's good. Use it for now. It's funny, I was gonna say, yo, where's my stick? But it's on my hand. What do you think that is? So while hiking to the Telephone Pioneer Shelter, we came across this fire pit. Nicely chopped up firewood still there. Nice firewood there. There's a tree that fell. A lot of firewood. Look at that. This would be a nice spot. It's close to the path, but hey, it's alright for a quick night hike. And back on the AT. This is a muddy area, so watch your step. Well, you never know. That'll be quick for YouTube. Well, it's a collapsible cup, which I'm pretty thirsty because I forgot to buy water. This water's coming from underneath the ground somewhere because there's no stream back there. But let me see how it is.
I think it's a beaver's sewer system. Is it beaver pee?
Nah, but it is very good. If you're thirsty, this is the time to get some.
Yo, stop joking around.
Yo.
Shit.
Tastes very good. You want water?
Yeah, not right now though.
All right.
I want water, not the runs.
Refreshing.
It's refreshing. I see you running around tonight.
What is that? I gotta get up. Why I drank that what? Can I put this back in there?
Yeah. Thank God we fought those bears.
Some bears.
Yeah.
Nice to see some bears.
Heck no.
Hey, but now we're taking a break. It's a bit of a climb now, so we're gonna just snack up and shed a few layers. Word. I ain't done it before.
Oh, you mean I'll stop it?
I'll see what I can.
I'll leave this off for a bit. My back is sweaty. I mean, a little bit. You know what, Dad? I think that kind of should. I mean, I get about the morning and night and stuff.
Shed some layers, dude. I'm like hot. I think this is good right here.
Oh, let me turn on this block up here.
Yeah.
If you want the snack,
I mean, I'll
it's my bag.
Check around there, come on, go. I want to do this.
10 bucks gum.
Alright, cool. I'll try not to.
Nutty bar?
No thanks.
Effects?
No,
It's like a Kit Kat.
the shit is good.
It's like a Kit Kat. So we made it to the top. Not much of a view. Got all the trees. There's FX. He looks beat. Junior looks beat, but we're gonna take another break when we start heading down. We saw this old guy heading back towards the road, and he said there's a huge oak tree right before we get to the road, and we're gonna see if we find it. But we're close to the shelter. We just got to go down and then up like a quarter of the way of the next hill right over there, and then we're home for the night. Yo, this is the mud he was talking about. You can walk on the side and there's snow. But yep, that's where we're heading. Straight over that mountain right over there. All right. Snow.
Which mountain is this?
That one right there. But we're not going all the way up. It's not that high.
Oh, this is a nice view.
Don't do it, son. Thought you almost busted your ass. Look at that. Look at that over there. Awesomeness.
Oh, look at that big open area.
Yeah. Wow. All right, let's get moving. Well, we were gonna rest when we got to the top before going down, but hey, let's just keep going. Don't do it to yourself. Mud here. There's mud here.
He didn't mention this. Oh, this is like fun. Oh, look at this.
Wow. Look at this.
Oh, the guy said to walk on the grass?
Yeah, he said you could walk on the side of the field. I guess where that fence is.
So which path, by the way?
The path is right here. We're on it.
No, but which side?
Well, we're going that way. So we could go that way or we could stick to this. Let's see how that feels over there. Yeah, we're not gonna come on the fence. We're gonna stick right here, like this. There we go. What happened?
I clicked on this.
You all right, Lucci?
Somehow I'm not moving. But I see the hope.
So, I don't know if I mentioned it, but we bumped into this old guy. I was heading back to the road. Yes, I did mention it. Well, he said when we get up here to take this path close to the farm, to the fence, because it's less muddy than that, what's over there. Which is much better because that is muddy. I don't know how far this goes. It looks like we have to turn off right there. But that's what we'll do. Turn off right there. Oh, it's swampy here.
It's crossable.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to this side. It looks much better now. Yeah, much better. Much better.
You see this?
What?
This is 70 years old.
How you know? You counted the rings?
No, but I know it is cause it's big.
That doesn't mean nothing. There's some trees that grow fast. Look, you gotta walk on the rocks.
It's like hardcore. I know how to do it.
And then there's no more rocks.
Oh, shoot, with this mud.
That there is.
My leg got stuck, so. You need straight legs for this. And a horse. Oh, shoot.
Oh, we're right there. There goes the boardwalk. Nah, just come on.
You don't want to record? You don't want to record?
It's recording. But walk on the dirt. Don't try to fall, because if you get hurt, you're going to have to stay here till we finish camping.
That means knocked out.
You will sleep right there. Here's the boardwalk. Yeah. Awesomeness, right? Oh, water. I should get water now.
All right, go ahead.
I could wait. Let's go. Let's continue going.
You missed your chance.
What? Yeah. Alley-oop.
I love crossing bridges. Daddy,
Yeah,
this is your chance. You sure you want to do it now?
I'm positive. Hey, what's up? So we made it to the road. We're like a stone throw away from the shelter. This is like about let's see, right around that area up there, or maybe a little bit more that way. But we're just taking a break here. So this tree, from what I heard, is supposed to be the biggest oak tree on the Appalachian Trail. And they just told us to like watch for bears and stuff.
Thanks.
But this is where we're gonna rest for now. Alright? So after we take this breather, the next stop will be at the shelter. So back to this big oak tree. Look at the limbs. Look at the limbs on this guy. Goes way out there over the road to the other side. It's just crazy to have the ultimate tree house on this one. Wow, nice. Hey, so we made it past the road, and we're not that far. Can't wait till we get there, relax, have a beer, and then the next phase of setting up begins. And that would be get our sleep gear ready. That's the first thing. Get some firewood and some water. So the best part is there's should be a stream. Oh, look at that. Water. Right there. Water. You thirsty?
Yeah, a little bit. Me, I am.
You thirsty?
Yeah.
Alright.
I gotta take my bottle in.
Yeah, you could do that too. But no, let's go a little further. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, and what's the reason?
The road is close by, so you got pollutant from cars, gas drops, oil drops. We have to go a little further. Yeah. So we have to get firewood, water, and cook. Look at that. Look like a squirrel bit the dust from a hawk or something.
That hawk didn't survive.
No, the squirrel didn't survive.
Wait, what? Wait, what's a hawk again?
A bird that eats meat.
And the squirrel just spider bit the hawk so we could get away from it.
This what?
So it fell on the floor like a hawk feather?
No, that was a tail from a squirrel.
No, like that.
Oh, nah, I missed it.
Oh, so tail.
He probably just ate the squirrel and broke it up. Oh, watch the door crap. Yo, that guy is out. The guy that went in front of us. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. So we're really close. I could hear water, but it's just now looking for the shelter.
Oh, I see it. I see the water.
All right,
This time we're getting water.
shelter should be on our left somewhere. There's usually a sign that points to shelter, and I see a blue mark up there. I think I see the shelter. Looks like it's up that way. I'll get water. No, I'm gonna get it on the way back because we're almost there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, all the way back this side. Alright, yeah, all the way back. So we're following the water.
Yes. So whew. All right, let's wait over here. No, I want to drop this off at the shelter.
And then get some water when we're done. Oh, you get a blue.
Wow. We're looking for a sign that points shelter that way. And it should be nearby. It's just off the path. Whew.
Wait, is this something
Where?
up there? Oh, that's just a rock.
Shelter's on this side. You're looking on the wrong way.
So the weird part is we're following the road.
The path.
The path and
A road is what cars go through.
yeah, I keep forgetting. I think I see a bridge there. Oh, there's water, I see. Oh, there's me for him.
He'll find us. He's just gonna rest.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna keep going.
Keep going? You just
Yes.
gonna leave?
Wow. So, Fex and Junior are resting somewhere down there. Yes. This is the second mountain we're climbing up to. Shelter's nearby. And it's kind of funny that you can't see it through the woods. You gotta look for this path that's on to the left, or a sign that points the direction of the shelter. And I know we're near. I hear water, and I know it's close to a stream of water. And I know it's somewhere down there. I really don't want to pass it. So looking for a path that shoots that way. The water sounds real good over there. And almost there. Somewhere in that direction, I believe. Whew. So, a hiker just passed me, and he said the shelter is right there, just past the waterfall. There's the waterfall, right there. Now, I see it. There's a blue marker. Look at all that water. Look at all that water. He said no one's at the shelter. Cool beans. FX is always thinking like, how does he get into this? And the truth of the matter is, I think he just likes it. He just likes it. All right, I'm going this way to this path. I see it straight ahead. Look at this water. Yes, water. Not happy to see this thing. Holy crap. There's the shelter straight ahead. I just want to get over this thing and get to the shelter. There's Junior. Tell you there's water here. Tell you there's water.
Sorry for not trusting you.
There's the shelter straight ahead.
Sorry for not trusting you.
It's all right. We made it. FX will be here soon. Yes.
Wait, what's that wet thing?
What red thing?
That wet house?
That's the bathroom. So there's the privy. It's called privy.
Privy.
Yes. That's where you go to take your deuce. Here it is. Telephone Pioneer. It's been, what, since 2012?
People stay right on this.
Till now, it's like 9 years since I've been here.
9 years?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, that's what we should do.
Nothing underneath. And there it is. Telephone Pioneer Shelter. The privy. They updated the privy. Looks good. Before they had like one that was kind of broken down.
Oh, somebody left their AirPods here.
Yeah. Old, looks like battery, a steak, earpods. Here is where oh man. This is where we'll be sleeping. Right in here.
I'll be back.
Wow. I thought you were gonna relax. Oh,
Alright, I'll be
the library. The Pauling Library. Take or leave up. Oh wow. Oops, that was funny. Ah, yeah, I think Muhammad would have liked it here. Carabiner. There's a carabiner in here. A cap. And books. Kissing in Manhattan. Look at these books. Yeah, Muhammad, you will like it here. I can see you right now, sitting by the fire reading a book. Yeah, the best of me, huh? Interesting. All right. So, let me put this back down. I'm gonna take a quick break. And I'll get back to you shortly. Oh, here, a little map of our area. Shelter, AT, fire pit, water. Straight there it is. Tents, you set up tents over there. Bathroom's back up there. Okay. So with that, I'm out. Oh yeah, look. Tells you what to do with water. You never know what's in your water. I drank water from this spot many times. I'm still here. So, let me go get some water. So, got some water.
What's this here?
And gonna start setting up because it'll get dark soon. About 1 hour and 15 minutes of daylight left. Just trying to cool off. Oh, there's a sign-in book Junior found.
People writing.
Yeah.
It's got wet and the writings are messed up.
So let me get crack-a-lackin'.
A beaner, a hat. Oh, this is
a pen.
Yeah, so you can sign the book. Alright. Where could I put this? Need to put this somewhere to well, watch your step, Luch. I'm putting this right here.
Yeah, sure.
And face that a little bit down, a little bit that way. And let me start setting up. All right. Here's the privy. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Got some steps that go up.
Don't show them that. Trust me, I don't want to do that either.
Not that bad in there. House rules: pee in the woods, pack out trash, throw in a cup of Duff. All right, that's it. Simple. I guess Duff is in there. Yeah, you don't want to look in there. But we're gonna get some firewood from that tree right up there.
And tomorrow when we have time, we're gonna try to see the top.
All right, wow, this is pretty steep. So it's about finding a nice, gotta watch for these shrubs. They have thorns and they hook onto you. So be careful with those. Whew. But we getting all our firewood from right here.
Oh, this one right here.
I'm looking at this piece right here. This nice long piece. We'll take this with us and we'll look for more. All right. Let me see. I'll go this way. And I like that piece that's right there. Here's some pieces I could take. All right. Here goes a nice piece. Right here. I'll put that down right there. Let me see this piece right here. All right. Let me put you right there. Stay focused. And yep, I got that one out. Well, there's another nice little long one here. See that? Let's see how much wood that is. Worst case scenario, we can always come back up and get more. Right? So I redid the fire pit. Now I gotta like make a bed of wood right in there because that's all wet, sand and ash. FX is chipping away for crystals and diamonds or who knows. Junior's gathering kindling, and it's time for me to get busy with the axe once it's available.
Here you go, son.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
What you found? What you found, brother?
Let me get 2 of these pieces.
The bigger one.
Son, you got hooked to it, huh?
It's not right.
Easy, right?
Stay right there.
shot. There you go.
Yo, forget about being a millionaire. Just help us.
A millionaire? One that you have it going, but
Oh, this is silver here.
this is the part.
I mean that.
Who's it?
Oh,
What's that?
I saw a spark. I think you should start the spark.
All right. There we go. Here you go, sir. Still muted. So, here's what's done. Right there. Making a bed. So once that heats up, it'll turn to ash and fire will be alright after that. Alright.
I think that's good. You gonna start the spark?
Not yet. I'm just getting it ready. Some of that.
Yo, watch it.
You gonna cut some wood?
I'll try it first time.
Yeah, hold the bottom firmly and you get a nice cut.
I'll cut here.
You can do long strokes. Go up and down. There you go. Go up and down like this also. See, after you do that for a while, you go up like this, and then it kind of cuts up faster.
Nah, this is more easy for me.
Yeah.
More easy.
Nope.
Not good enough.
You gotta go all the way, more than halfway.
Long strokes. Yeah. I go all the way back, all the way front, all the way back. Do that throughout your whole life.
Oh, I'm done. I'm tired.
What?
Just 2 minutes.
18 more.
No, wait. 19. When you're done, just let me know. When you're tired, I'll help.
Yeah, this was money well spent.
Just getting that ready there to get started. little bit. Pile's getting bigger here. There it is. FX cutting away. Junior, don't
Just
know.
waiting for a job.
A job?
You waiting for a job?
Should I cut the next one?
Yeah, take turns.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah, this is what you do, Junior.
Start the fire. Come on. Everybody's watching you. Like flint and steel, guys. Keep going. We're getting there. There she goes. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't give up on us. Oh, look at you. Look at you.
I gotta warm up my hands real quick. Oh yes, this feels so fucking good. Excuse my language for those who see this, but hey.
You could cut that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut a couple of things, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, you stay out of this.
Hold on, kid, you're blocking all the little woods that I
You already
need.
started the fire. You don't need those.
Yeah, I need these.
What?
These, I need to build them up.
Yeah. You want to throw this one on? Put it on the
Put
side?
it on the
Nope,
side.
not-
Yeah.
So it's drying up.
Look at you.
All right, you can stop and get it. No, don't press it. So hey, we got our fire going. It got just a bit too cold. And we're gonna start looking for something to make us skewers for our shish kebabs. And make some coffee and tea. We forgot a lighter, so that's the come we had to make this fire.
Oh, I would like
And
coffee.
That's that. All right. So we're gonna have 1 coffee, 2 coffees, 1 tea, and
Too Long Island.
that's it. We just finished eating, and I don't know if you can see me, but
Lost it.
Junior here is looking for lost money. FX is telling we all just finished eating. We heard a few coyotes somewhere down that direction. Hopefully they'll stay out there. It's quiet, dark, cold.
Oh, shit, I found it. Oh, I covered it. Dang it.
And that's it. The stars are out.
They're beautiful.
Yep. Oh, so that's the Big Dipper right there.
Yeah, I can't see now with the light.
Yeah, this right there, the Big Dipper. I have to take the tarp, use it as a blanket. Yeah. But check it out. What a beautiful morning.
I'm warm, bro.
Good morning, world. We did it. Slept really good. Now I gotta piss. I held that shit. It's not that cold out. Look who came out of the cave. There he is, right there. A bear sighting.
I think I'm stuck.
And then over here we got coyote.
Oh.
And here's what's left. No, nice outside. Good morning. It was a nice night. I got a little cold, so I took my tarp that I brought with me and I just laid it right over my sleeping bag. And it did work. Kept the warm inside. Got to pass out. Here's all the shavings from making our skewers for our pork chops last night. What's left of all the wood and everything pretty much burned. And it's time to make some coffee and you know, do the morning thing, wash your face, brush your teeth, and all that other crap. Oh, morning. Lucci, how you slept?
Warm. I didn't even put my pants down.
You not?
No.
No. Alright. FX, you?
I slept good.
Your tent looks like some kind of ship, a capsule or some
Yeah,
shit.
it does. Even from inside, it looks like that.
An escape pod
Yeah.
from the wilderness. Oh, I'm tired, man. I'm still tired though.
I'm not tired. I slept surprisingly good
Yeah.
and warm. I thought I was gonna be fighting the cold all night,
Yeah.
but no, man.
That's good. Will you do it again?
I don't know.
Place with less of a hike?
I don't know, son.
Go next week.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, it's on.
Sure.
Next week, what?
Camp out.
Again? Here?
Not here. Another shelter. Most shelters are near the road. Alright.
How was that?
You heard it. FX is going again. Peace. Pour me some water for some coffee here. We're on still Lala mode. Right there. Yeah, we are still in Lala mode. Gotta clean this out when I get home. And this. Perfect. That still fits. Yep, still fits.
What up? It's good, son. Oh, shit, coffee.
Toasting my bagels. FX is having his coffee. So is Junior. Yo, you want to know how wide is this lens on this? All right. Right now, I got you at the edge of the frame here. And the other edge,
This tree.
that tree right there. Those two trees right there. That's how wide is this lens.
What's that, 140?
So hey, what's up? We saying goodbye to Telephone Pioneer. Everything's all clean. Affects your mouthwash. Shelter's all clean. That tarp was there when we got here. And till next time. Now we head that way. There's a patch of white snow. We'll be walking on that path. And then it'll take us a little uphill and then straight down to the road.
Well, we have to go all the way right to get there.
Yeah, and then back to Blueberry. So with that, we out. Peace.